And good afternoon, everyone. I'm meteorologist Sam Sampieri with continuing coverage of this major nor'easter. It's now 1 o'clock, and look at upwards over a foot of snow in Norfolk. Heartland 11.3, West Simsbury coming in with 10 inches. So certainly the northwest and northern hills picked up that snow, where New Milford just 1.8, and the shoreline in Hartford nothing. And the other thing that's been happening over the last couple of hours is there's been a big hole in the Hartford area up into Windsor Locks, but it's going to be filling in. You can almost see that now. And a lot of areas in southwestern Connecticut that were raining this morning are now changed over to snow. And some of that snow now is coming down at a pretty good clip. This is a huge storm. A little area of low pressure developed overhead, and then the bigger one offshore. A lot of banding up here in the Berkshires, getting upwards of over 2.5 feet so far. We are going to switch over to all snow, even in areas that have not had much of the snow. We also have winds that are starting really to kick up. Those wind speeds are gusting up over 20 to 30 miles per hour. We've had some reports of power outages with the heavy wet snow. 32 Torrington, and these temperatures are starting to crash in western areas where southeastern Connecticut, we're even starting to cool there. And so we put the map into motion, and you see how the modeling is showing that we're going to be filling in snow and turning colder during the rush hour. Hope everybody stays home safe. And you can see that will continue right through 8, 9 o'clock. And then finally the snow will taper off as we head over tonight and into early tomorrow morning. Additional snowfall coating to 1 inch or 2 along the coastline, especially southwestern Connecticut. Upwards of an additional 3, 4, 5, 6 inches in northwestern and northeastern Connecticut right through the overnight hours and into tomorrow morning. I'll have more details coming up. Now back to regular programming, and those of you who could stay with me on Fox 61+. Okay, good afternoon, everyone. I'm meteorologist Sam Sampieri for you here, Fox 61+. I hope that you're all safe. We're going to go over some of the winter weather alerts. We still have a winter storm warning for this afternoon across all of northern Connecticut. Southwestern Connecticut winter weather advisories, even down here where there's no advisory for any additional snow, we are starting to see that changeover going on. And also we have the wind advisory. Winds can gust 40 to 50 miles per hour, especially later on this evening and into tonight as the storm really starts to crank up off the New England coast. And you can see gusts in inland areas averaging 20 to 30 miles per hour, but it's really later on this afternoon and into this evening down across southeastern areas. And temperatures also are going to be dropping down into the 30s. Again, be prepared for more wintry weather. Let's put this into motion. I want to show you something interesting here. We have a hole right here, and this hole has been kind of sticking around over the last couple of hours. But notice what's going on in western Connecticut. We have a lot of the snow now filling back in. Areas that had some rain now has changed over to snow. And you can see some pretty good banding going down, even down into lower Fairfield County, New Haven County, in the hills, down 84, over into Middlebury, Southbury, up through Brookfield, Woodbury here in southern Litchfield County. And again, areas further north and west really got clobbered with over 2 feet of snow. And meanwhile, down in southeastern Connecticut, it's been mostly rain, and they've had a lull now. But notice up in northeastern areas, some of the snow is starting to change over. So that rain changing over to snow. Big storm off Cape Cod right now. Look at the banding going on all the way up from Portland, Maine, over the Rutland, Vermont, down through Albany. So this storm still has a few more hours to go before it wraps up as we head towards tonight. So I think the snowfall is going to continue right through the rush hour. Be careful. I know most of us are staying home today. If you have to be out and you see that snow, you should probably stay home because the roads are going to slicken up pretty quickly, especially areas where it's been above freezing with that rain. I'm going to put this into motion for you. You can see we really are still continuing to show that snow up till around 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock tonight. We'd have a little lull and then some more snow showers going on. And coming up with your Fox 61 7-day forecast, once we get rid of this storm for today into tonight, we'll clear out. We'll have some morning snow showers, but then for Thursday, we're going to get temperatures up near 40. How about in the 50s for the weekend? Typical March weather. Everyone, be safe. I'll have more updates coming up